everybody, and welcome to another episode of
John Andrew's Garage.
Hey folks, how's everyone doing? Today we have a real special build. We're participating in the Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeover 1000 subs 1 year anniversary. Andrew over in Switzerland, it's his site and he's got a great milestone. So what we're doing is participating in the build. And what car have we chosen, son?
We've chosen the Porsche 911.
Right on. This is the car Andrew chose, and we think it's pretty cool. And the one cool thing about this is Andrew gets to keep this one and take it in his room, and it doesn't have to go in our main site because that's one of the rules is this car has to be given away. And I know Andrew's had his eye on this for a long time.
Yeah, I really did.
Okay, well, tell you what. Why don't we get this thing up on the rotating car stand and see what we have to work with?
Yeah, let's see.
Right on. All right, folks, and here we are, the up on the rotating car stand, the Porsche 911. So, what do you think of it, son?
It looks really cool. Despite the decals, the car looks in pretty good condition.
Right on. But I guess, there are some scuffs on the decals, and it's not the most, the decals are kind of unattractive, right? They don't look very good.
Yeah, not very good, but still, it's enough to make the car stand out a tiny bit.
Yeah, that's right. And also, black's kind of a boring color for a Porsche, I think.
Yeah, maybe, but I think the one we're going to make is going to look a lot more cooler.
That's right. So we're going to give it a nice paint job. What colors are we going to choose there, son?
I think we're going to do gold and root beer.
Right on. Yeah, those are Spectra Flame paints. So we'll kind of give it that scheme. I think hopefully that will look nice. And, yeah, maybe we'll swap the tires out. What do you think? Did you want to do that?
Yeah, I want to swap tires out on this babe.
After a significant amount of drilling and tapping, we managed to get this fellow apart. And here we go. So we'll take her up. And first, of course, we got that great Porsche 911 body, which is awesome. Just, I don't know, the tampos are a little gross as far as I'm concerned. And so that's definitely going to have to come off. And here we are. Interestingly enough, take a look. This is the windshield and apparently the whole body and everything. Look at that. It's sort of, it opens up. And there it is. It's all glass. Glass windshield, glass venting at the back, and glass cockpit. So that's interesting. But, yeah, we're definitely going to have to do something about that. And of course, we have the bottom here with the wheels in on a piano wire as per. So we will have, we'll probably be changing the wheels there, so we'll see what type we're going to put in. That will depend what type of axle scenario we're going to be looking at. And I've also drilled and tapped these posts here, and I'm using the small self-tapping screws from the Redline shop because these posts are very small, and I don't think I got to use the other larger screws that I normally use, which are not really much larger, but they, I guess they work for some of the other models. So yeah, here it is. There's not too much to the car. We got the cockpit and windshield combo that flips up. We got that 911 body, and we got the chassis. So all is left to do now is to get this fella here into the stripper. Right, folks, well, we gave this a good scuff with some steel wool. So hopefully the stripper will get in and do its thing. So right now, we'll get her into the stripper here. Pour a little of it on. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting close to the end of this jar. So hopefully we'll get some more later or see if there's something better out there. But right now, whoop, that works good. All right, look out. Now we'll just get the brush and make sure that it gets all over and even on the inside. Because, just make sure that the black color isn't too prevalent. A lot of times you don't see this anyway, but it's always good to get a little bit on the inside so you strip as much of this paint off as possible. And there. Well, all right, everybody. Looks like that stripper is doing its stuff. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Everything's just coming off like a big sheet. Now, that's good. Tremendous. There we go. Look at that. All right, folks. Well, here we are. We got it out of the stripper, and I've already started giving it a little bit of a buff, as you can see, with the wire wheel. It's shining up a little, but that's what it came out with out of the stripper. So you can sort of see a little dull, but I've been sort of giving it the brush, so it's making it a little shinier. So what we have to do is just sort some of this out, maybe sort out some casting lines, and boom, we'll be all set to add a nice coat of Spectraflame on it once we give it that ultra buff with some polish. All right, everyone. Well, we took a nice coat of the old Mag and aluminum polish here from Mother's, and we've given it a really nice shine, which I think is going to be good for accommodating the Spectraflame paint that we have. But it looks pretty good here, nice and shiny. And yeah, definitely, I think this is going to be a good candidate. And Andrew is looking for something called a root beer. So yeah, we'll see if we have that, and probably some yellow or gold stripe. And yeah, we should be good. So we'll get this thing down to paint, and yeah, hopefully everything will go well. All right, everyone. So what we've done here is we've taken an axle tube and slipped it into the chassis. Now what I did was I used a drill bit, and here it is over here. Let's see. And what we did here was the original moorings that we had here. We put the drill through like this, and I drilled it through so it would go. Sort of see it popping out there. And it has made a hole big enough, hopefully, to slip an axle tube through. And we're going to cut that down, kind of like this, as you see. Well, yeah. I think that, there we go, you see. It's through, so I'll hammer it through a little bit with this miniature hammer. And yeah, because we've been working frantically on the chassis here, which we shone the bottom up a little bit. And then we're going to get these nice sort of bearings here inside to these axle tubes. And then we'll be able to slip on the old Redline wheels. So yeah, hopefully it's a bit of a labor-intensive thing, but it's worth it in the long run. And I also put a little bit of glue here on the top there of this area right here. So that, oh, yeah, right this area here. So that we could, oh, there it is. Yeah, so that we can make sure that that axle tube stays. Well, all right, everyone, here we go. So we've got everything in, and you'll probably notice here that what we've done is, we've taken a grinder on the Dremel, and we ground a little channel, ground a little groove out of these brass tubes. So when we stick in these pins that we've cut down with the bearings on them, we can put a bit of glue right on these parts right here, and that way they'll stick in without having, let's say, put glue on the end and shove it in and take a chance on getting glue on the actual bearing. So now the bearings spin well, and I guess I'll give it a day for the glue to cure, and then we'll stick the red lines on. Not these ones, these are the old wheels, but we're going to get some nice red lines from the Redline shop, and boom. It'll look pretty spry, I think, so hopefully everything will go well. So stay tuned. All right, folks, and here we are. And for comparison purposes, here's what our Porsche 911 from Hot Wheels used to look like before we put our dad and Andrew's garage spin on it. What do you think, son?
It looks really cool right now, but I think we made it even cooler.
I think we did. So, in honor of the challenge, we are going to show you the new and improved Porsche 911 from Hot Wheels. Let's get ready for the reveal. All right, folks, and here we are, our brand new and improved Porsche 911. What do you think of this guy, son?
This looks really cool. The gold, the root beer, the white interior, even the red lines. This thing's beautiful. Truly red line.
Right on, yeah. Well, in honor of, Andrew over there in Switzerland at Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers and his 1 year and 1,000 subs milestone, all well-deserved. And I'm sure if you ever seen any of his videos, it's well-deserved. And I'm sure he'll have 1,000 more shortly. But this is our contribution there, Andrew. And we sort of got a nice Spectraflame root beer on this. And I love the way that color turned out. And we got a nice Spectraflame gold stripe down the center to make it look a little sporty. Put on some nice red lines and made that single glass piece inside a nice white interior. We painted the little grille as well and put on some classic red line wheels.
Yeah, it looks really fancy. It's a really cool car now.
Right on. And in light of the request that Andrew in Switzerland made, I guess this is your car now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mine.
It doesn't go up on the wall of fame. Well, tell you what, folks, we'll let you get going now, and we want to thank you very much for watching our show, and we'll play out with some glamour shots. And hey, I hope you liked what you see, and I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making the car. And don't forget, if you like what you see,
Like and subscribe and smash that like button.
right on. Take care, everybody.
Yoink!